The Young and the Restless. Spoilers. Thurdays, full the 22nd of May 2026. Recap. Welcome back to our channel, fellow Genoa City addicts. Today is a beautiful Thursday. The sun is shining, but my blood pressure is absolutely through the roof after watching the latest developments. Grab your biggest mug of coffee or maybe something stronger, because we have a massive amount of drama to unpack today. I cannot believe they are actually doing this. I am sitting here staring at my screen, just completely losing my mind over Jack Abbott. Are you kidding me right now? Before I even get into what happened with the Newmans, we have to talk about Jack putting his trust in Patty Williams. Yes, that Patty Williams, because apparently Jack has learned absolutely nothing in the decades he has been on this earth. I mean, I know some people are loving this messy Jack and Diane fallout, but personally, I am just exhausted by Jack's complete inability to read the room, or read a woman, for that matter. So Jack is suddenly changing his mind about Patty. He is starting to trust her. He is looking at her and thinking, hey, maybe I'm seeing a new side of her. Am I the only one who feels like I'm taking crazy pills? Remember when Diane first came back to town? She claimed she was a changed woman. She left her old manipulative life behind. Jack was so skeptical at first. He was like, no way. I'm not falling for this. And then what happened? He trusted her. He defended her against everyone, and he fell madly in love with her. And now he is doing the exact same thing with Patty. Because let's be real, Jack is desperate. He is watching his marriage to Diane crumble because she caught him in bed on a boat with Patty and then caught him in a compromising position with Nikki. So instead of backing away from the crazy, Jack is leaning into it. He thinks he can use Patty to get back at Victor, but now he's actually starting to trust her. I kind of want Jack and Patty to reunite just for the pure chaos of it all. No, wait, what am I saying? That would be a disaster. I don't want that. I want Jack to get his act together. But part of me is just here for the drama, because Diane's head is going to literally explode when she realizes Jack is falling into Patty's trap again. And wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just pause and remember who Patty Williams is currently hanging out with. Matt Clark. Matt Clark. I mean, this is the most unhinged duo Genoa City has seen in years. Patty is acting as his reluctant tour guide because she feels isolated and misunderstood, and she thinks Matt gets her. But Matt is faking his amnesia. I know some fans think Matt's amnesia storyline is compelling, but I am so over it. If I woke up and didn't know my own name, I'd be in a hospital, not wandering around GC making friends with Patty Williams. This growing bond between Patty and Matt is going to cause massive problems. Matt is a calculating, dangerous villain, and Patty is a ticking time bomb of emotional instability. Put them together, and Jack's little trust experiment is going to blow up in his face so badly. Matt is just using her. He is using her to navigate the city, to figure out who his enemies are, and to set up his next strike. And Patty is just blindly going along with it because she is desperate for connection. It makes me sick to my stomach watching it unfold because you just know it's going to end in absolute tragedy. Okay, back to the point. I need to calm down about the Abbotts and pivot to the Newmans because my heart is actually breaking over here. Can we talk about Nick? I am so incredibly frustrated with him right now, but I'm also just devastated. Victoria finally cornered him. She knew he was using again. She looked him in the eye, and what did he do? He lied. He stood there and lied to his sister's face, saying he went to his first meeting and everything is under control. but we all know it's not. We know Sienna Bacall is supplying him, and we know he is spiraling so fast he can't even see the ground approaching. I've been watching this show since 2015, and Nick has always been positioned as the golden boy. He is the one who judges Adam for being a mess. He is the moral compass of the family. And now he is drowning in fentanyl and cocaine to numb his pain and anger. It is so hard to watch. So Victoria, being the ruthless but fiercely protective sister she is going straight to Victor and Nikki because she knows she can't handle this alone. She sees through his lies. She sees the sweat on his brow, the shake in his hands, and she knows her brother is dying right in front of her. And that brings me to Victor and Nikki. I am so here for this. When the Newman family unites against a common threat, it is the best television on daytime. Period. Victor and Nikki are putting their family first, setting aside whatever other nonsense is going on, like Victor's obsessive, never-ending war with Jack and Phyllis to save their son. I mean, we know from the timeline that this doesn't end well. We know Nick is going to end up driving his car off a cliff in Vegas while high out of his mind. We know Nikki's going to be screaming in the hospital in absolute despair. Just thinking about Nikki breaking down like that makes me want to cry. Melody Thomas Scott is going to act the house down, mark my words. But right now, in this moment, seeing Victor and Victoria and Nikki form this united front, it gives me chills. Victor is usually so harsh with Nick. He gives him these brutal reality checks that just push Nick further away. He treats addiction like it's a weakness of character rather than a disease. But maybe, just maybe, with Nikki there to soften the blow, and Victoria providing the hard evidence, they can actually reach him. Or maybe they'll just push him right over the edge. I don't know. I'm so conflicted. I want them to save him, but I also know Nick has to hit rock bottom himself. It's just, it's a lot, guys. It really is. Let's switch gears to something a little less toxic but equally heartbreaking. Lily Winters. My poor, sweet Lily. She is heading to New York to support her biological father, Malcolm, for his bone marrow transplant. I am so emotionally invested in this. Lily has been through the ringer, trying to hold Chancellor Winters together, dealing with Devon's endless drama regarding Mariah and Dominic, and now she is facing the very real possibility of losing Malcolm. The pressure on her is immense. She is struggling emotionally, and you can just see the weight of the world on her shoulders in every single scene she is in. And the fact that she is bonding with Holden Novak during all of this, I love it. I am absolutely loving this new sibling dynamic. Holden just found out Malcolm is his dad, and he is so lost. Nate is rejecting him because Nate hates change. Devon is wrapped up in his own mess, so Lily is stepping up as the big sister. It is so heartwarming. I mean, they are leaning on each other in this hospital waiting room in New York, praying this transplant works. It brings back so many memories of when Lily first found out Malcolm was her real dad instead of Neil. The Winters family has always had the most complicated but beautiful family dynamics, and seeing Lily and Holden find comfort in each other is exactly what this show needs right now. But we cannot ignore the elephant in the room, Kane Ashby. I know he wasn't the main focus today, but we all know Kane is the one who turned out to be the bone marrow match, and he is totally using this to blackmail his way back into Chancellor Winters. I am so furious about this. How can you hold a dying man's life hostage for a corporate job? It makes me sick. But at the same time, it makes for incredible soap opera. Lily is so desperate to save Malcolm. She will do anything. And Kane knows it. He is playing on her vulnerability, and it is just despicable. I used to love Kane and Lily together, but this is unforgivable. So where does this leave us? Genoa City is a literal powder keg right now. Victor's tightening his control over everything and everyone. He's got his hands in the Jack and Diane mess. He's orchestrating the absolute destruction of Phyllis Summers with that AI evidence, and now he has to save his own son from a deadly addiction. The alliances are shifting so fast I need a spreadsheet to keep track. If Jack actually falls for Patty again, while Diane teams up with Victor to destroy him, I will scream. If Matt Clark uses Patty to hurt the Newmans, I will scream louder. I just feel like we are building up to something massive. These dangerous secrets, Nick's addiction, Kane's blackmail, Matt's fake amnesia, Jack's secret meetings with Patty, they are all going to collide. And when they do, nothing is going to be the same. I am dreading it, but I am also counting down the minutes until the next episode. I need to know if Nick survives that intervention. I need to know if Lily signs her company over to Kane. I need to know if Jack is actually stupid enough to let Patty Williams back into his heart. Am I crazy for thinking Jack is going to marry Patty? Probably. But on this show, stranger things have happened. Let me know if you guys agree with me or if I'm just totally off base here. I need to go take a walk and calm down before I break my television.